listening to the What the Wrestling Podcast, the show that brings you all things wrestling with your host, RJD.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Well, what do we have here? More NXT and WWE releases. As always, why am I not surprised? No music today. Today we are here to talk about news, and unfortunately today we have bad news. My socials are on the screen. Let's talk about these releases. Let's go.
Surprise, motherfucker.
What's going on, everybody? RJD here. Welcome to What the Wrestling. This is your What the Wrestling news brief. Here we go again. NXT releases, WWE releases, and some of these will make you scratch your head. Like, what? And then some of these will make you be like,
Get the fuck out of here!
it never ever fails. It is what it is. Some of these will be like,
Stupid.
so I don't know, man. I don't know. But let's see what we got going on here as reported by Sean Rossap on at Fightful.com. WWE has released a bunch of people by now. It is all over the place. So right now I am reading from Twitter and another source, another website. So far, Fightful Select has confirmed releases by WWE. Those to be confirmed are Dkoda Kai, Malcolm Bivens, Paige, Prinzivelli, Vish, Kenya, Draco Anthony, Harland, Persia, Perota, Raylan Divine, and Dexter Lumis. Like previous cases, there's no word on why WWE is releasing these wrestlers from the roster. Though in the past they have called it budget cuts. But as we all know, that is cap.
Stop the cap.
So let's go talk about some of these releases. Dkoda Kai. That's one that has me scratching my head.
Stupid.
Because it's like, why would you release Dkoda Kai? We last saw her and Wendy Chu together. We last saw her with Raquel Gonzalez, now Raquel Rodriguez on SmackDown, who I don't even think she's had a match yet, which is crazy. But we last saw her in there, and I don't know how you couldn't find something to do with Dkoda Kai. They had her turn into the crazy chick who's twitching and hearing voices, and her and Raquel getting back together was great. Her and Wendy Chu was great. I like that too. But I'm not understanding. She was on TV a couple of weeks ago. She's an excellent professional wrestler. How the hell you can't find nothing for her to do? That is weird to me. Malcolm Bivens. This one.
Stop it. Get some help.
Put some respect on his name.
Respect my authority!
I know he was big on the indies, and now he got Diamond Mine over. He is an excellent mouthpiece. From a company who has people who need mouthpieces, why couldn't you put this brother who can talk, who's charismatic as hell? His response to all this, he's like, yeah, I got people hitting me up. The one thing I'm going to miss, Xia Li. Go get him, girl. And, you know, that was his response on Twitter. It was funny. He's charismatic. He can talk. You can't put him with anybody on Raw or SmackDown who needs a talker. Ronda Rousey, to name one. You don't know what to do with Malcolm Bivens. Like, out of all the people who need a talker, you can't put one of your best talkers with somebody on Raw or SmackDown. I think I saw on Ringside News that he had rejected a contract extension when they asked him for one, or when they asked him to re-sign, he had rejected it. So maybe that is why he is a casualty of these releases. Paige Prinzivelli, don't know who that is. Vish Kenya, don't know who that is. Draco Anthony, I have heard of him. Don't know who the last, like I said, don't know who the last couple people are. They probably were wrestlers that were signed and behind the scenes trying to get right, but they have been released, unfortunately. Harland, which is a surprise because they were bigging up Harland. They made him shave his head, and then it's like when they did use him, they didn't use him right. Then he shaves his head. He gets with Joey Gacy, and Joey Gacy's in the middle of a freaking title feud with Braun Breaker right now. So Joey Gacy's muscle, you just fired. So that kind of not kills that story, but that kind of hinders that storyline. So why'd you let go of this guy? Not understanding what's going on here. As per Ringside News is citing that Harland has signed with WWE after much hype, but coaches and officials told us, per Ringside News, this is from them, take it with a grain of salt, as they felt he'd not progressed in the ring quite enough to their liking. So I guess they felt like and there was big buzz around Harland when he got signed. Harland was dubbed as a Brock Lesnar lookalike, and just to be in the same air as Brock Lesnar in WWE being mentioned, it's a gift and a curse. He was paired with Joey Gacy, but disappeared when Gacy and Braun Breaker started feuding. He disappeared, and there was Druids and Rick Steiner getting kidnapped, and it got weird. So I don't know why they released this guy. Apparently they ain't like his in-ring work. Whatever. I'm sure. So what you signed him for if you didn't like him, his wrestling ability? Now they felt like he hadn't progressed as much as he could have progressed.
Stop the cap.
Persia Perota, they kept Indy. They got rid of Persia. So I guess they didn't like her in-ring work. Raylan Divine, don't know who that is. And they got rid of Dexter Lumis. And Dexter Lumis, they had that huge wedding, huge storyline with Dexter Lumis and Indy Hartwell over many, many months. And finally, it culminated in them getting married or whatever on TV. And it was a big thing. It popped the crowd. It was good. Then they had her feuding with the other girl, feuding with Duke Hudson and Dexter Lumis, who is a great worker. The "I'ma be quiet" gimmick is I actually like what they were doing with Dexter Lumis. I found it entertaining. It was comedy, but they could have used him for something more serious. But it was comedy. But you know what? He had some good stuff going on. He had the stuff going on with Cameron Grimes a couple of years ago or last year, if I'm not mistaken, during the CV era of NXT. And now he's got this going. He had this going on with Indy. They were doing the mixed tag thing, which was kind of whack, but he was kind of in the middle of the shuffle. But you could have talent. So I don't know personally. Yeah, this is weird to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is weird to me. I don't know why they would let go of some of these cats, because some of these cats are really good, and they just kind of let them go. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. NXT is weird right now, as always. But much respect to all of these people.
Respect my authority!
Like I said, Perota she's been going back and forth with Indy, who was with Duke Hudson and Dexter Lumis. I thought that there was potential there, like Dkoda Kai, Bivens, and Lumis, and Harland on this list.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I don't get it. And I never will. I don't know if there's any more releases. Let me see. As of right now, it is 6:42. Let me see. I'm going to check real quick just to make sure there's no more. I hope there's no more, because I don't want to see people lose their jobs right now. That fucking sucks. But I don't know. Like I said, don't know why. Let's see if I can see what is going on. So, nope. That's it. I think that's it. So, Yeah, I don't. Yeah, man. WWE strikes again. They do what they do. We are, NXT is who they is. I don't understand. Like I said, some of these releases I will never understand. Dkoda Kai, Malcolm Bivens, Dexter Lumis. Why? It's like they really, truly do want sports entertainment. They don't want no wrestlers. And if you check out what I had before I go, I had a piece on Ember Moon yesterday. I talked about the news on my Dynamite review about how Ember Moon and her Chris Van Vliet interview was coming out today. And I saw the entire interview, and it further illustrates everything I said yesterday. These people are switching up everything. They don't want wrestlers. Ember Moon said it. She was like, listen, when I started seeing the writing on the wall, started seeing things change, I'm looking around. I'm like, yeah, they don't want wrestlers. They don't, and especially women wrestlers. They want women sports entertainers. They don't want women who can actually wrestle. And the women who did make it through, it's like they can wrestle their ass off, but they don't want them to actually be wrestlers. They want them to be something else. And it sucks because Dkoda Kai is a wrestler. Every time I see a female get axed from this company, I'm like, damn, another good wrestler. You know, you could start a whole women's division with the women that they've let go for the past 2 years. The Tony Storms and the Dkoda Kais and the Ruby Riots. Like, what are we doing here? What's the Tanya Valkyries? That's already 4 or 5 women right there that you could start a promotion with those women. And there's more that they let go. Ty Conti was there in NXT. It was a long time ago, but look at what she's doing as before the heel turn. But look at what she's done in AEW in 2 years, 3 years, than her whole time in NXT. Had a great match with Britt Baker for the title. Has been putting on great matches. Come on, man. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? So, unfortunately, this is what we're doing. It's trash. I don't understand, but this is where we are. This is what we're doing. And they've let go of so many freaking people. And this should not surprise us at all. With that being said, that's all I got for you guys today. Tomorrow we will have Rampage and SmackDown reactions. Stay tuned for that. As for me, I am out of here. So all you people, be safe out there. To the people who got released from What the Wrestling, we wish you all the best. We hope you all go out there and kill it in whatever you decide to do. And don't let this shit slow you down. It's just a speed bump in this thing we call life. So, RJD here. I am out. Y'all people be safe. All my people, love y'all. Peace.